Hi, today we are going to be looking at how to make binomials using a square other than 10 square. So let's get started. You're going to need graph paper, a ruler or a straight edge, and a pencil. So the first thing you want to do is pick the square that you want to use. And I will start off with a square of 8 squared. So I'll make my square of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then here we go. Use my ruler to connect my dots. Now, once I have my square drawn, I want to draw in where I would pretend the rubber bands would be if I were building it like I were with a square that was right in front of me. The only thing you need to remember is you're going to be drawing 2 lines, and you want to make sure that you make them over and down even amounts. So I'll just pick the number 3. I know that 1, 2, 3 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 plus 5 is 8, so 3 plus 5 squared is the same thing as 8 squared. Here we go. I will draw in my little lines here. Once I have these in, it should look like a very familiar pattern of square, square, rectangle, rectangle. And so the next part that we need to do is to label. We can see that better there. So I can tell this is 3 squared. Right there. This rectangle is 3 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 times 5. And this rectangle is the same, 3 times 5. And this is 5 squared. I'll write that here. So this is exactly the same process that you've been doing with your 10 square. We're just using different numbers. So now what I need to do, I'll write it underneath where I have more room, is I'm just adding all 4 of these sections together. 3 squared plus 3 times 5 plus 3 times 5 plus 5 squared. Then I place the value under each of these. And again, you can use your times tables, or if you have them memorized, you can also just count up the squares, and it will tell you exactly how much that is. 3 squared is worth 9. 3 times 5 is 15, plus another 15, plus 25. Now I need to line them up and add them. I won't get 100 this time. I will get whatever 8 squared is. And if we remember, 8 squared, we're saying that's the same thing as 3 plus 5 squared. And 8 squared is 64. So if we add all of these up, if we've done it right, we should get the number 64. So let's see what we get. I like to start with my biggest number. Add them all up. This is worth 10. Plus 5, that's 15. Plus 9 is 24. 2, 4, 5, 6. We did it. All of this equals 64. And this is something that you can do with any square. You just need to think of what 2 numbers add up to the number of that square and write it down like this.